for you today. We're going to read James chapter 4, verse 7, which says, "So humble yourselves before God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Come close to God, and God will come close to you."
So the topic for today's message and the question I want you guys to ask yourselves is, am I going to make an effort to stop my addiction?
So we both know, and everyone knows, that there are many addictions out there. And, it can be anything. It doesn't have to be the common ones like sex, drugs, and alcohol. There are a bunch of addictions out there. And, when we relate this to the verse, because, it says, "Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Come close to God and God will come close to you." When we are in an addiction, we are letting the devil come into our lives and actually take over our lives. And that's something that we need to let that out, because we want God to be in our lives, and we want to be close to Him.
Exactly. So just keep in mind that as long as we stick close to God, He's always going to protect us, and He's going to prevent us from falling into that addiction.
Yes.
So to continue, we're going to go ahead and go to 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16, which says, "Don't you realize that all of you together are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God lives within you? God will destroy anyone who destroys this temple, for God's temple is holy, and you are that temple." When
it says you are the temple, it's clear that it's our body. We are the temple. God created us with His Spirit inside of us. And when we have an addiction, and like I said before, it can be any type of addiction, we aren't really in the Spirit of God. We're actually more focused in those things, in our addictions, and giving it more of the life that it has, rather than, going and being holy for God, because, it just ruins our temple, and that's something that we really should work on.
Exactly, and it says God and the Spirit of God live within you. So we always need to keep in mind that by us falling into that addiction, we're not keeping ourselves pure. We're letting the devil consume us, and we're letting the devil get inside of us, when we really need to make sure that we're doing everything we can to protect God and the Spirit that is living within us.
Exactly. So let's continue to 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8 through 9, which says, "Stay alert. Watch out for your great enemy, the devil. He prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Stand firm against him and be strong in your faith. Remember that your Christian brothers and sisters all over the world are going through the same kind of suffering as you are."
This verse says it clearly. We need to make sure that we stay alert. We have Christian brothers and sisters that are going through the same problems that we are, and we need to make sure that we have their back just as much as they would have our back if it does come that time where we might be close to falling into an addiction. We need to make sure that we're staying alert of the devil, and we're making sure that we are doing everything we can to keep him away from exactly the verse that said before, the temple which God created us, which is our body.
Yes, and when it says all over the world, like our brothers and sisters are going through the same thing, it doesn't have to be the same addiction as you are, as you might have or I might have, but it's a problem that's there that we all have to deal with daily, and that's something it's even the verse says stay alert from the devil, because the devil really wants to devour you. He wants to devour all of us. He wants to take us out of God's presence and take us out of God's path. And by how he can do that is just putting it into addictions that can take us out from the presence of God.
Exactly. So the verse we want to leave you guys with is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, which says, "The temptations in your life are no different from what others experience, and God is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. When you are tempted, He will show you a way out so that you can endure."
Yes, temptations in your life are no different from what others experience. What it's saying there, it's like I just said before, it doesn't have to be the same addiction, but we all have problems in our lives that we can't really handle. There can be many things like addictions. They can be games, like I said before, or something that you just really are addicted and you just cannot live without it. And when we are tempted, like I said, it says when you are tempted, He will show you a way out so that you can endure. Even if you do have an addiction, remember that God is there for you. God will help you out to get out of that addiction, to get out of that problem, because He loves you and He cares for us, and He wants you to get into His path. He doesn't want the devil to devour into your life. He really wants you to be with Him and to worship Him and praise Him with all your heart.
Exactly, and it also said that the temptations in your life are no different from what others experience. So understand that we aren't the only ones who get tempted. A lot of people get tempted, so it's not really that much of a difference between me getting addicted to something and her getting addicted to something. No matter what, it's an addiction. No matter what, we have to take it seriously, even if it is something like gaming, compared to drugs. Obviously, they're two different things, but they're both something that we need to take seriously because they're keeping us away from God. And we need to make sure that we do everything we can to stay close to God and stay in His path and let Him lead the life that He wants us to live, that we can be pure and stay with God all through the way.
Yes, and we want you guys to remember, if you have an addiction, if you're suffering from a problem that you just can't live without, if it's social media, if it's drugs, if it's alcohol, if it's sex, if it's anything that's bugging you in your life that it's taking you away from the presence of God, pray for it, seek Him, seek God, because He wants you to be in His presence. Read the Bible, go to church, find someone and go pray or something, just know that God is there for you. That addiction, don't feel like you're alone. Everyone is here to help you out. God is here in mainly as first, and as people, as a church, churches are there for you. They are there to help you and pray to get over that addiction. Seek help. Don't stay there. Don't let that addiction, don't let the devil devour your life. Become someone great in God. So, we just want to let you guys know that if you guys have that addiction, go to God, seek Him.